has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hey guys, Mazo here. Back with NAF-FLY from Optic Gaming. This is also the final game in the best three at E-League. It was Optic against Astralis. I pretty much had no choice but to cover NAF for this. He absolutely went off in the last map. He had 34 kills for a 1.8 rating. Like, that's just absurd. So I know Mixwell and Rush are kind of the more suspicious guys on Optic usually, but I just really had no choice but to cover NAF. So let's get on with NAF here. I've been following NAF in the scene for a pretty long time. There was a time when he was going to be the next swag kind of guy. Like he's still really young. I don't even know if he's 20 yet. I think he's 20. But he started really young. He's always kind of been bouncing around on the scene. He's been with Optic for a while now, but I think it was Conquest before this and a couple other teams before that. But he was always touted as a really good up-and-comer and never really delivered on that. And then he had this game, so this game definitely fixed that reputation. His pistol round's not too exciting. He has one gunfight and all looks normal to me. And Optic win the pistol round. Clearly NAF did not watch my Get Right video. Just doesn't have the same hops. This is the same round. It's a 2v2 clutch. It's a gun round, so a nice important round for us to see. And you're going to see throughout this demo with NAF-FLY, he kind of plays like he just snorted a pillowcase of cocaine. Like he's wired to the max, man. Like every round he is just, like you can see here, just whipping up and down, checking every spot. And in this round, it definitely doesn't look like he has any idea where anyone is. Or doesn't have any advantage for sure. So anyways, you're just going to notice that throughout the demo. Here's clip number 4, and NAF definitely hit some shots here, man. I don't think they caught the first one on the broadcast, but the second one they definitely did, and you've probably seen it. It's the wall bang. Here's the first one. It's a sick shot. It is a bit easier to do on land, but it's still really nice. I'll just play this out at full speed. Then we'll do a couple of the spots in slow-mo and talk about them a bit more. But overall, it looks like, I mean, he nails that guy through the wall, obviously. But he clearly knew the guy was there. That was a nice shot. Clearly knew the guy was there. The guy killed his teammate before that. And NAF's got 3 guys. He's getting squeezed, right? So he's got to get the fuck out of there to try and save his gun. So he's got to take the shot, basically, and hope it hits, or be super aggressive on that guy. He's just lucky that it hit here, so I really don't think there's anything here. This is the next round, and it's a full gun round again. Optic doing a fast B take. And I'll throw up the red dot there so we can see where his ob's pointing well, and see what's going on here a little bit better. But it's another clean looking round. NAF definitely hit some fucking shots. Like, that's nasty. But cheating wise, there's nothing really, you know, in the case of aim locks or anything like that, there's nothing really going on. Another clean round. He's just hitting some nasty shots. Clip number 6. We got another long gun round here. And it was a cool round. It actually had one of the cleanest looking kills I thought for NAF right here. I'm going to slow that down, but that is just some sweet crosshair movement. Like from the stairway to the bathroom's opening, he rips across and nails the edge of bathrooms. I thought that was really well done. He nails it and then he adjusts up for the head and gets a clean shot. I thought that was really nice. Still the same round, continues to spray and get a guy in bathrooms. And then they're left in a 2v2 with the bomb planted. I liked a lot of the angles NAF played. Like, he played a lot of funny angles like this. Slightly off, you know. And you don't see that too much anymore from a lot of players. Just because it kind of leaves you in the open, you know. When you play like this, you're more committed. And you got to kill the guy when you see him, you know. You can't just poke your head out and take a shot and hide. but it made no difference. Alright, last round, second half here. It's obviously a buyout. They're doing a B-side hit, and NAF starts with like the worst nade NA. Whoops. But other than that, it's pretty uneventful. I didn't see anything that looked weird at all. So, well, I do like me some pistol rounds, so here we go. So far through half this demo, there really has not been too much. Just NAF picking off heads. I thought, you know, he's definitely got some speedy ass crosshair movement, as you can see here too. Like, this guy does not fucking sit still. And of course, right as I say that, he actually sits still, but you get what I mean here. He finished the first half with like 85 ADR. He finishes the second half, I think he's over 150. So he absolutely goes bananas in the second half, and it starts with a pretty good pistol round from him. But all really normal looking. Like, you can see he's trying to line up the angles as he peeks around the truck and stuff like that. And I really don't think there's anything going on here. I wanted to slow it down just to get a better look at it, just because his mouse does move so fast. But you could see he's basically lining up the common angles with his crosshair just before he peeks the angles. Tries to line up the box there. He overshoots a bit, but I thought all of this looked really good, even in slow-mo, despite slow-mo kind of making things look worse usually. But it's really fast crosshair movement, but it all looks fine. You know, he's doing everything with a reason. This is an anti-eco round. I don't normally include these, but he just had a really nice nade that I wanted to point out. Beautifully, like, really well timed. And he takes like 50 health off the guy coming in water. You also get to see him move around at upper. Like, his crosshair is really, really dancing. He gets a few kills on the way in here. They all look good as well, so it's all good for NAF-FLY so far. Clip number 10 here. This is a full gun round, and I just want to start things by giving a shout out to the mouse that's actually running across my desk right now. I'm not even kidding. I have a cat and a dog that kills like anything that comes within sight of it, and I have a mouse in my house. I cannot believe it. Anyways, let's get on with this. NAF starts off with a really well timed nade and a nice time spray. I don't think there's anything there. That all looks legit. Like, he didn't try to adjust his crosshair to get closer to the guy. He just kind of picked a spot on the wall, sprayed it, and hit some shots. So when it starts looking fishy, it's guys that, you know, start spraying and then they'll adjust with the guy. I think that's kind of weirder. He gets another kill in here for sure, maybe two. But again, it's a really clean looking round, and really, you know, just NAF hitting some shots here. That'll do it. I just wanted to take a second look at this spot right here, but it doesn't. Yeah, that's nothing. Never mind. He goes on the guy obviously, but he doesn't act in a way that would make it look like he gained knowledge from it. Like, his crosshair goes on the guy and then he looks short. Plus, this is far from a hard lock. Like, that's as soft as it gets. His crosshair just grazes over the guy. Yeah, that's absolutely nothing. Okay, on to the next one. This would be another little bit of a long run, or round, from NAF. It's getting late in the game. 13-8 for Optic, and he does the same thing that Zipnix did. I like that. Throws the molly down, and then just when the molly's going to expire, he throws his nade after it. There's nobody there that time, but it worked out for Zipnix really well once. Showing some good game sense, for sure, checking for the boost, and he opped well. Like, his op is crazy. He's definitely not a, you know, take your time and aim your shot kind of opper. He's more like, whenever I see a guy, I'm just gonna fucking twitch my arm as fast as possible and pull the trigger, and it works for him. He hits some shots, so it definitely has its advantages, you know, when you're taking your shots as fast as you can, rather than taking your time to aim. So We're going to see one of those flicks right here. There we go.
Counter-terrorists win.
NAF goes off this round, so I just had to include it. It's another anti-eco, but some of the shots he hits are like pretty solid. I actually thought the shot of the round was a miss, like right here. I don't even know, like I thought that was the fastest reaction speed I've fucking ever seen. I think, like, especially right to the side of his screen like that. That was a super fast, like he just missed the guy, but I just wanted to show it in slow motion. Of course, all his other kills were really nice too, because he actually hit them. But I saw that normal speed the first time around, and I didn't even see the guy he was shooting at. So that's why I thought it was pretty cool. I'm gonna show it again right after this at full speed again. And you'll see what I mean. Like you could barely tell there's even a guy there. Pretty fast. Pretty cool. So I've criticized weird crosshair placement in the past, or movement, and this is definitely weird, but this is not as weird as someone like Stewie for sure. Like this is just a guy shaking his mouse. It's definitely not a guy trying to hide something that might be there, which is the vibe I got from Stewie, whether my vibe is right or wrong, but I also wanted to show this just to show that there are kind of normal times just to shake your mouse, you know, like, I mean, ultimately the guy's just holding his mouse with his hand, right? So he could really do anything he wants with it. So I just thought I'd throw this in there and give my 2 cents. Getting pretty late in the game now. 15-9 for Optic. They're almost ready to put this away. He does a good job timing his molly here when he sees the smokes go over. They got a pretty good feel of what's going on the map anyways, it seems. With the smoke monster, and then sees the nades come in, puts up the mollies, good stuff. Plays a little bit of anti-flash there for a few seconds. Gets a couple kills, and another boring round, right? This is just one of those notable kills that I have to include. That would make you rage if it happened to you. Good stuff. We made it to the last round here, and the last couple times I watched the last round, I like to kind of do them live. So I haven't seen this since it was recorded, and if memory serves me right, nothing really happens. He gets a couple sick kills, but crosshairs lining up through walls, being in inappropriate spots, not too much, I didn't think. It all looked good, which was kind of the story for this whole game, right? I don't really want to say I'm surprised, you know, because NAF-FLY really never had a history of being a guy that was accused of doing shady stuff too much in the past. But I mean, he did get 35 or 36 kills in the biggest Counter-Strike tournament ever, right? So he definitely, I definitely wanted to do the review for him because of that, and that was really the only reason. I really wish the third map of fucking E-League was not Overpass, because I'm sick of seeing it, but that's what it was, so I did it. It's a great game from NAF. It looked 100% legit to me. If I missed anything, let me know, and I'll be the first one to kind of correct the record, for sure. I'm still going to do the Mixwell version of this. I'm probably going to do it on the same map, to be honest, too. I'm probably going to do Overpass again, just because it was the most important map that for them to win. And I'll probably get to Rush eventually, too. I don't really want to pick on Optic too much, but I mean, Mixwell and Rush have had a lot more accusations than NAF-FLY, so that makes a little bit more sense. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.